My name is Dr. Afolabi Olatunji. Just like you all know, I'm the regular host here on this amazing mastermind mentorship class. And for some of our viewers joining us for the very first time, I want to say here at WealthSecrets Mastermind Mentorship, what we do is to educate, equip, and enrich you with all the necessary resources, information, techniques, strategies that you need to be able to live and then attract wealth into your life. Okay. And matter of fact, yeah, I want to say you are welcome. So you are the real MVP here on this call. And for our regular viewers, I want to say it's another beautiful time. Let's get back into the class. Okay, we begin a very interesting teaching series titled The 7 Levels of Change That Attract Wealth in 2023. 7 levels of change that attract wealth or that can attract wealth in 2023. All right. So the first I talked about was that I said, if you are ever thinking of change that can easily attract wealth into your life in this year and beyond, one of the first things you want to know is that you want to start thinking big picture. You want to see beyond where you are. You want to really see that truly where I am at the moment is not a determinant to where I'm going in my life. Now, if you want to scale up big time, so what you're passing through right now, because at some point, you're not going to have it easy. You can ask any successful person all across the world. They will tell you what they've been through and the kind of step, what they do, what they commit into every day to seeing that, they're able to make a breakthrough for themselves. So we are celebrating them today, but we never see the inner commitment, but we only celebrated the outward glory. So how does it happen? They don't just get to the bigger picture or the celebration that you see of them or the greater glory that you see people talking about them. But if you want to ask them, most of them will tell you, man, they already see where they are going. They've seen it coming. So it's not just by accident. So success, I want you to write this down. Success don't happen by accident. There is no success by accident. You must be able to see beyond where you are. You must be able to see beyond yourself. You must be able to see and turn on your, eyes of imagination, imagining that, see, my life in the, within the next few years, this is where I want for myself. You see, I have seen that and I've learned from many mentors, which stuff that has worked for me personally, and few persons I've been privileged to coach. I do tell them, you see, you don't get what you want in life. You only get what you picture. The question is that, what are you picturing of yourself? If you picture poverty, and if you are picturing that after this call, what you want to do is to still reach out to that brother, that sister, that uncle out there and say, see, I just need you to send me this. I just need you to send me that. I'm telling you, you will never scale up and you will never be able to attract wealth into your life. So we're talking about 7 levels of change that will attract wealth. So it means that you must have to get rid of that limitation mentality, get rid of seeing below your greater potential, and then begin to see or visualize into your future and what you want to achieve and attract into your life. So number 1, so of course, you must see the big picture. Number 2, I said, you must be able to focus. You see, you cannot achieve anything without focus. Whatever you focus on, expand, and whatever you don't focus on shrinks. Okay, so you must know that every source of distraction in your life, you must get rid of it. Whoever that is distracting you, and most of the biggest distraction we do encounter as humans are people that are very close to you, are people that it could be your family. And matter of fact, the bigger one is you distracting yourself because you just want everything to happen for you at the same time. So remove focus from where you're going and beginning to think focus. Of course, even the Almighty God himself, you cannot, you can have a double-minded. A double-minded person cannot please God. What does it mean? Well, why would the Bible describe somebody being double-minded? It means that you're not focused, okay? So you have to be able to have focus for where you're going. And the number 3rd level of change that can attract wealth into your life in 2023 is that you must have to be creative in your idea. So I said that as a think creativity, all right? You must be creative. You must be able to see that, no matter what, there is no limit to how far I can go in life. There is no limit to how far I can achieve in life. You see, the mindset, as far as the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve it. That's what Napoleon Hill said in the book Think and Grow Rich. What is your mind conceiving right now? Remove every form of limitation and begin to create that idea that you have for yourself. That idea, that business idea that you thought about, that you are like, where do I get started? How do I get started? I want you to start thinking about it and knowing that, all it takes is for you to just get started anyway. You see, I'll tell you from my little story. I remember setting up our security outfit way back as 2016. And I don't even know how to get started, because when you have the right expertise, you have the right certification and everything that requires. Matter of fact, it has been you over a decade of experience, put together to make up for that. So what you're looking at is that, how do I go about it? All I told myself is that, Falabi, all you need to do is to just get started. Anyhow you start, you see, no matter how you start, just get started. Start from your level. Start from where you are. Don't think of people. Don't say, until I have everything started, until I have everything working for me. And that will also include the current project I'm embarking on right now. All I'm thinking right now is that, oh boy, just get started anyhow. No, don't just think until everything is settled, until everything is set. So remove that part that could cause distraction for you, remove limitation, and then get started where you are. All right. The idea is what we birth. In fact, it is idea that birth everything. Create everything. That idea, intangible thoughts, intangible thought of impulse that, that just pop up into your mind is that idea, that business idea. Don't stop. Start to think creativity so that can drive you to attract wealth into your life in 2023. All right. So the fourth we talk about, you have to think realistically. You must be realistic. You see, I'm a realist. I don't set goals that are too high for me. I make sure that goals that I'm setting now, it can drive me. All right. Like they say, the difference between goals and dream is that, goals are the marking point towards you achieving your dream. It's just like an athlete that is running 400-meter, is it hurdles or something? Yeah. So, every step as you're about to pass the baton, that is, a marking point. All right. That is a marking point that, we finished the first, like I was watching my kids, during the entire sport of triple cross bilingual competition. I saw some of these athletes, some of these students, running and passing the baton. That is a marking point. Now, the ultimate place or the prize is the crossing line. So that crossing line is the dream. That is what you want. But your goals will get you. It is a preparation, ahead of your big dream. All right. So you must know that, you have to be realistic. What are you doing? What do you have at the moment? Okay, you want to buy the big house in Banana Island. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with that. But what are the steps? How far are you pushing yourself towards achieving your dreams and goal? You say, man, you're just going to see it one day. The money is going to come. The business opportunity is going to come. Start where you are. Start from that idea, that business you're doing. Put in everything you are doing. Don't think and be dependent on other people. Start from your own level. It's not about what people say. It's about what you get started. You see, people that didn't see what you're putting in right now, they will be the one to celebrate you later. And it's very important. So be realistic in your thinking. Knows that when you are being realistic, it means that is the basic. We call it foundation for change, foundation for growth, foundation for wealth attraction. All right. Foundation, financial explosion. It matters a lot. So let's quickly now look at the number 5, all right? Number 5, all right? Number 5 is that you have to think strategically. You must have to be strategic. You see, have pen and paper. This is where I call, where pen and paper got to be put in. Like right now, you must have your diary. You must have your pen. You must capture details. You must capture information. The idea that you have, you must put it in pen, into the book and start to say, okay, what if I do it this way? Can I put it, start to come up with something, write things down. All right. So you have to be strategic in your thinking, all right? So let's get to number 6. Guys, you must think possibilities. Think possibility. What am I saying here? I'm saying that you must have to see yourself being and receiving the best. Be the best. You know, like my wife said, he told my daughter before the competition, the inter-sport competition, said, make sure you are the best. Like I used to tell her too, make sure you're the best in your class. Make sure. And I told her, I said, for you to be the best, you must be able to put in your best. I mean, my daughter can quote that. She's about 5 years old. You know, for you to receive the best, you must be able to put in the best. You see, life will not give to you what you want. Life will not give to you what you need. Life will only give to you what you deserve. What do I mean by life giving you what you deserve? It means that the kind of energy that you put in it has to be reciprocated. You know, the portion of the energy that you put in is what gets back to you. You put in 50%, what you're going to get is 50%. Life is so fair. When you say, man, life is not fair, it will never be fair. Put in the best, you get the best. I want you to write that down. Put in the best, you get the best. So you want the best of life, you want the best of this, you must be able to put in your best into anything you're doing. You see, don't put in 50% of the deal and said, you're watching your mentor. You say, this person is my mentor. This is what you do, mentor. I want to do this. Do you even know the meaning of mentor? Do you know how far your mentor goes? Do you know how many hours of sleep your mentor has denied himself benefiting from? You know, I remember each time I listened to Jim Rohn, and this man said, you know, when he found about or discover about the personal development, knowing that this is the foundation for change from him being broke at the age of 27. And he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to commit more into personal development because this is what I want. This man said he developed himself to a level that he's almost losing his mind. Guys, all over the world now, even after that, you know, years after decade, people still talk about Jim Rohn. You see, I'll tell you something. What you are putting into what you're doing right now would determine how or what you get back. It is about input, the law of input and output. So you must have to know. Don't do the smaller percent of the deal. Make sure you put in the bigger. I mean, let the number be, you know, let it be, let it equate to each other, and knowing that anything that you do, you definitely have to receive the best. You see, you can't say you are preparing for an exam and you say, I'm just not going to read. It is what they told me in class that I'm going to stick to. Guys, guess what? You go into the exam hall. What happened is that it is what you know you have to write, except you want to be giraffing from other persons. And when you do that, you're going to be caught. At the end of it all, result will come out. And they're going to paste result. When they paste result, there will not be magic to hit. It is what you put in that you're going to see there. So what do you think? So you must have to think possibilities, knowing that good things are supposed to happen to you, knowing that you are supposed to receive the best in your life, knowing that you are supposed to attract the best. Guys, knowing that these 7 levels of change that will attract wealth into your life should start manifesting in your life starting from today. No matter what anybody say or said or conclude about you, it wouldn't matter anyway, because you know what you're saying. As far as I know, God said that everything is happening for my good. Guys, this is where we're going to be stopping this. I'll see you again, same time, same link on the same amazing mastermind class here at WealthSecrets Mastermind Mentorship Hub. Until see you again, I remain your friend, your success partner, Dr. Afolabi Olatunji. Take care. Remember, as you go, don't just count the day, because that is how it all begins. You're just waiting for the day to rush. What you have to make the day count. God bless you. See you.